It seems out of place to see a cemetery nestled between a McDonald's and a Tires Plus, but that's exactly what you'll find in Cottage Grove. It is nonetheless a unique piece of green space and an acre of rich history. The cemetery began in 1854 as a family graveyard for the Atkinson family. John and Hannah buried their son Martin at the age of 16 after he drowned. Over the years, it became a community burial place for early settlers. In traditional 19th century Yankee funerals, the wagon that delivered the body to the cemetery was draped in black, but if the person deceased was young, white was used. The final rites usually lacked the symbolic and flowery displays of modern funerals. In the cemetery, you'll find a range of tombstones, from flat marble slabs to large family stones, and even a husband and wife who rest below headstones that look like two tree trunks. For decades, the Atkinson Cemetery was cared for by an association and a groundskeeper, but that group seemed to fade away in the early 1900s, and the property became tax delinquent. It became an eyesore with overgrown grass, gopher holes, and broken tombstones caused by vandals. The McDonald's restaurant moved in next to the cemetery in 1974, and in 1979, the city and the Lions Club made the decision to clean up the property and repaired broken tombstones. It was discovered the old cemetery records were poorly kept, and it's thought that there is likely more people buried on the site than there are markers. In 1982, the cemetery was placed on the city's register of historic sites and landmarks, and in 2007, the cemetery was provided a proper fence, flagpole, and benches to help separate and preserve the sacred land. Today, the Atkinson Cemetery might seem oddly placed next to a busy freeway and several businesses, but once inside the gates, it maintains a peaceful setting and final resting place for a few of Cottage Grove's early residents.